more buttons than I'm supposed to. Did I switch over? Hey, we're back!
We're back and better than ever.
Well, don't think that. Welcome to the stream if you are here. If you're not here, you are still welcome as always. Today is a wonderful Saturday in which we are going to play some more Lords of the Fallen. Um, we gotta get Rise caught up to where because we made a lot of progress through taking Fen shit. Uh, that we gotta get through.
Yeah. I'm just gonna need 1 second because I think I called. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
Parents are parents.
Timing though. Obviously, stacked one. Um, don't. But the vestige moth is that reused? Used to travel to the most recently vestige. Desiccated one is the exact same, but it also like removes your vigor. Weird. Well, then we've got a lot of stuff to get him caught up through, and I gotta say I'm actually still very much enjoying this game. Like it's got its flaws, but we have changed our stuff over the course of the game, which is not something that you see very often in other games, unfortunately. Or not something that I do very often throughout the course of other games. How far can I go? Okay, so we actually have gone through here. So we are actually in the wrong place. Genuinely. Hmm. We shall see. I'm just gonna keep falling into the blood pool until he comes back. Where's the-
I do have
Hey,
to
you're
get
back.
up in half an hour, just so I can.
We're in the wrong place, by the way. Before you
Oh.
like go.
Okay, where am I going?
I genuinely don't know exactly where we're going, but we're in the wrong place. I know this because this is the pit with the like flesh monster.
Yeah, the problem is the fucking. I'm gonna assume maybe this. Yeah, this is just before the boss.
Yeah, it's just before the boss. Then we dropped down. We
Wait.
had.
No, there was this stuff in the area that I could have grabbed.
Oh yeah. There you go. Just go. It will teleport me back to you.
Yeah, in half an hour, I need to get out for like about 15 minutes.
Hmm.
Because they asked me to cook some stuff. So I have.
I see. Actually,
Yeah, I'm
wait.
the only one that makes how to make fried rice.
Actually, this if we go this way, it does loop back into the other part of the area with the shortcut ladders and stuff. So we can actually loop back to the spot that you were talking about. I'll let you had missed.
But yeah, I'll just have to get up for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Just so I can
Okay.
like fry the rice, put it in the water, leave it to cook, and then shoot it. It's just lore. I don't care about the lore of a frog.
You also get umbral scouring, but not much else.
Hello again, friend.
Hello.
May your path be blessed.
Alright, so we were supposed to come to the vestige of the Pill Butcher. You said this loops, right?
Yeah. It loops before we get to before we move on.
Yeah, I learned how to make red rice from this like old lady that made YouTube videos. And after that, I am the resident of red rice cooking. Because it tastes just like... Oh my god, I saw the fucking wispy thing.
Yeah. Now I'm not the only one. Woo.
Oh, it killed me. Alright. You sure this lips?
Oh yeah, it does. Here, get this this shortcut thing here, so we don't have to worry about it later. But then, yeah, like over over this way, it does loop back around. Oh.
Okay.
It's like up down the water. I just realized where we actually ended up.
You're the one that seems to remember this, so I'm just wondering.
So, yeah, obviously there are some items along this walk, but here we have this ladder, and if we make our way further towards the other bonfire this way, I believe, it loops back around to the previous area. Actually, yeah, like that ladder to the left.
And that loops, yeah?
Yeah, it should. But yeah, on the topic that we were talking about before, with live service games kind of ruining people's expectations for games and whatnot. I've had a discussion with Gizmo before about how like DLC should be handled. And I'm kind of curious about your opinion. So,
Trying not to die to poison.
no, stop it. Stop dying.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
So, are you familiar with the YouTuber Asmongold?
Sadly, who isn't?
Yeah, fair. He had put forth an opinion on how game updates should be handled in relation to DLC. What he had posited is that a game should be sold for the price that it, like at whatever price it is, as is. So like any updates and whatnot, it comes with a full package. But a game company should not be expected to keep making content for a game unless it is something that they have personally promised for expanding the game. Anything that goes past the promised content when they were first making it is considered additional content, requires additional work and whatnot, and as such, they should be paid for it appropriately.
The worst person I know has an opinion I agree with. Well, shit.
But yeah,
I
like
think I would be forced to agree with Asmongold on something.
yeah,
Hate it.
but yeah, it's definitely like an interesting way of looking at it. Because yeah, like it makes sense on paper. Can you? There's a thing to take us out of Umbrella over. Oh, okay.
I panicked. I had 13 seeds. I just put one down.
Fair enough. Yeah, like on paper, it definitely makes sense because obviously, any additional content, it's great. It it gives a game even more value.
Where was Lady? Petrified Lady.
I was trying to find again, like, I think she was like further back. Like obviously, oh, she's over here. No, wait, yes, right here.
Alright, let's not die to the trillionaires.
Yeah, kill the troglodytes or whatever they are. Um, and then when we're safe, you can do your healing stuff on her, whatever. Make sure that you don't accidentally attack her, because apparently, if you actually manage to hit her, she will break if you attack her.
Hmm. I wish there was an easier way to switch between my spells.
They're not?
Nope.
I thought it was just your offhand, and then you just choose which one you're going to be using.
Nope. Have to equip the talisman. After equipping a talisman, I have to equip the spells that are correspondent of that specific school. It's annoying.
Life is to being crawled since you seem to this thing's better and good writ. I only had if I'd never trust well, but I feel like meet me at the and it seemed in this then we'll talk. I don't but I'd bear in mind what I said
Okay.
about magic if I were
I
you.
want that item behind her.
Yep, you need to now go back to the vestige, which I had one over here, but that seedling is obviously gone.
I mean, I don't care.
Rest at it, she'll disappear, and then you can go get that item.
Wasn't there one by some stairs?
Yes, so we're also going to be getting that. But yeah, it is always it's nice to have, you know, extra content added to a game. But yeah, unfortunately, it's become a kind of an expectation, which is
I got it. We can go. Lead the way
this
to
way.
the other thing.
which is weird that it's become an expectation, because yeah, it is free content. Like, sure, they'll probably get some extra sales from it, but we need to go into Umbral. There's a ladder right here.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, like No Man's Sky. Like, sure, they probably do make some extra sales from it whenever they do those big updates, because, you know, increases the value of it. Suddenly there's more people that are like, oh man, I want to get the game to try this. This sounds cool as hell. But anybody that already had the game doesn't pay anything more for it. They don't make any money or any extra money off of the people that already own the game. So the fact that that's become a norm is actually really weird.
Why is that yellow? Oh. Cool.
What was that all about?
Just screaming people.
Oh, okay.
My stance on that would be, if you want to make DLC, it should be along the lines of DLC packs like we used to have. Elden Ring is a proof of how DLCs should be done.
Yeah,
Yes, and
like
content-wise, you're paying for an expansion of the game. You should get an expansion of the game.
yeah. Honestly, like I'm perfectly okay with the idea of DLCs, especially ones that are substantial. Like if you're going to make me pay a
Oh,
fuck-
yes,
like
a grab.
if you're gonna make me pay a fuck ton of money for an expansion to the game, I better be getting my money's worth. Because we do still like I understand that it takes a lot to make DLC for a game, just as much just as much sometimes as it does to make just the actual game, and I get that. I forgot. There's an Umbral Bridge there. But also, like, if you're going to make me pay like 30-40 bucks for a DLC, like you see with like sometimes now, 30-40 bucks is enough to buy another whole ass game. So like it makes no sense to expect somebody to like it had better be a substantial thing. Like I'm more than happy to spend more money on something that just gives me more of a game that I love, so long as it's not just like this piddly bullshit.
I just think that I got it. A good baseline of a good baseline of how DLC should be is No Man's Sky. You want to make an update that changes some things in the game, just do that. You know, it incentivizes purchases. It incentivizes people. Which vestige should I go to now?
Hail Butcher, I believe.
Yeah.
No, their updates were nice. They were substantial. The biggest problem that No Man's Sky runs into is all of the content that they've been adding in would actually be harder to separate as DLC than it would be to just do it as an update like they did. Because also the content that they're adding is things like completely new areas, completely new like planets and types and things that you can run into. Which, if you separate that out as DLC, that separates the community, and it's supposed to be a persistent universe that they've got going on.
That's why every game has to handle it differently.
Yeah.
A good example is Borderlands. DLCs are new zones, new areas, new enemies, new weapons. Do you still have access to everything else? Yes. Can you bring the other stuff into the base game? Also, yes.
Yeah.
But
Like,
I will say that regardless of everything, live services have just poisoned people's brains as to how content should be delivered. Because, yeah, I agree. Like, I love Destiny. Destiny is a good example of a live service. Fortnite is an example of a live service game. Do they keep adding content consistently? Yes. It's just that unreasonable expectation that people have started to have, that it's like all content must always happen. I must always get more consume, 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 and it's just like, brother, your DLC happened. You played your what 20, 30 hours. Go play fucking something else, brother.
Yeah.
A game is not a job. A game is not a responsibility, which is why I've been enjoying how Destiny has been lately. Because it doesn't feel like I'm married to the game anymore. It doesn't feel like I have to devote as much time to the game so I can enjoy what it's like.
Yeah, and
And
Final
a new
Fantasy
system,
did similar stuff. Like one of the things that makes Final Fantasy 14 so good is like get the expansion, and so long as you're paying a subscription, you know that you're going to get that 2 years of content. But you're not like other than the subscription that you're paying, you're not forced to go in there every single fucking day to farm out dailies and shit like that. It gives
no, it's
back
just
as
why
much as you put in.
it's just I've been enjoying Destiny's like path that I've been taking for the past year. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel like I have to be glued to the fucking game or I will miss some everything.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like back,
One thing that I will say is that I just don't understand people's fascination with it. And I'm gonna chuck this to just competitive games absolutely fucking with people's like perception of what fun is, because you don't have to devote yourself until you're an MLG pro no scoper on every single fucking game that you play, you know.
I can only enjoy a game if I am able to go up to another person and prove my worth against them with sheer numbers.
Correct, that it's the worst thing that has happened to gaming. Just play the game, bro. Just have fun. Like I played Destiny. I don't care to parse. I don't care to look at my numbers whenever I finish a fucking raid. Am I happy when I'm top frag? Yeah, it's nice. Is it gonna fucking define my existence as a human being if I don't one face every single fucking boss of every single raid? No. Like you can just have fun. You can just play games. I feel that a new system, because I will say that a problem that has happened is the inclusion of battle passes on video games.
Yeah, everything
Most
needs to
egregious
have
one.
a fucking battle pass.
I understand adding that for the quote-unquote longevity of the game, which is dumb because not everything can be, as we were saying, fucking eternal. It's more on the way that other games have started handling battle passes, in which it is a seasonal setting, right? Where you can like get your shit, you can get loot, you can get fancy skins, you can get pretty loot, and all that kind of stuff. But it's giving you the ability to have access to every single one of them forever. Helldivers is doing it. Fucking Halo started doing it. Suicide Squad immediately adopted that system of giving you a fucking battle pass with cosmetics and shit, but it's not like I
think that
timer.
Deep Rock Galactic still has done its seasonal like battle pass in quotes stuff the best. Like that, I still think that's the best representation of a seasonal
That's
battle
the
pass
baseline
type
that
of
everyone's
content.
starting to copy.
Yeah, and that's good. Like that's a good thing. Because Deep Rock Galactic, it makes most of its extra money off of, these cosmetic packs and stuff off to the side for supporters. It doesn't hide it as anything other than that, and they actively make sure that they are making people happy with it. Ah, shit. I tried to
Bye.
get off, but Like, in fact, the one time that they messed up and released a cosmetic DLC that people weren't happy with, they just added what they had made into the game for free, and then remade it in a way that people were like, "Yeah, I'll pay for that." Like, it it doesn't need to be more complicated than that.
It says the mechanism is stuck.
Yeah, because I'm going back down.
Um,
Um,
I feel that another good example of just games with longevity is Warframe. And I'm sorry I have to bring up Warframe.
no, you're absolutely right. Like, Warframe does have really good longevity. It's got highly farmable content. That's just a shortcut. I was trying to go up the elevator to get that going, but then it, but no, I completely agree. Let's see.
Oh, you want me to?
I'm completely out of healing. I don't know about you. That boss kind of fucked me up. Yeah, no, Warframe longevity out the ass. Like, at this point, it's got so much content that while it is hard for a new person to get into it without a guide, if they do
Once
get
you
into it,
the
there's
grounding.
so much stuff. There's so
Yeah,
much
like-
stuff to do.
I have a friend who recently got into it, and I did help him with getting his footing onto the game and just getting the hang of things. And it just has always something to do. You got liches, you got all the warframes, you got the fucking factions, you got now the end games, which is like the deep Archimedean stuff. Like, you always have something to do in the game.
Yeah, like that.
Now
that
they're
is
gonna
something
be
to do
adding
well.
like the new game modes and a new enemy faction and a new set of liches that are inspired on the Infested this time. So like, there's always something new that they're adding. But it's not like all these other games that is like, oh, we must pump out content every 3 fucking months with the new battle pass. Like, Warframe has a battle pass, but it's at some point it's been like 9 months with the same battle pass because it's just like they're just doing other shit. They're just making content. They're making other things.
Yeah. Warframe, one of the things that it does best is just having things to do. Like, you, at this point, unless you have been keeping up with it 100%, at any point in time, you can just go on there and just choose to do something. You don't even have to have a destination. You go somewhere and there's probably something for you to do, something for you to
Yeah.
grind.
I always tell like friends that Warframe is 15 minutes of 15 hours game. Like, you can put time into a single mission if that's what you have time for, or you can dedicate your entire fucking day into playing the game and you will not run out of shit to do.
And it is good for that. So yeah, that's definitely not something that I would ever shit on the game for. That's something that I completely agree.
The problem really comes down from everyone wanting to make a quick buck of all of these new games. It's the fact that the people in charge are not really, you know, people that care to make a game. They're people that care to make a quick buck.
Yeah, it's people that want to make money.
Which is why companies like DE, where, you know, even the fucking like main director is still being part of the development team actively. That's why you get content that it's fun for people, because the people in charge are people that actually want to make a fun game.
Yeah. which is also, unfortunately, not something that you see very often anymore. Like, it's celebrated when you find out that the developers play their own fucking game, which is like, man, if only it weren't like that, that'd be great.
Yeah, sadly, capitalism in America has gone to shit. It just has ultra poisoned every single aspect, and even if we try to pretend that, oh, it hasn't, I know that's a fucking mimic. Don't try and pretend.
I have no idea what
know
you're talking about.
I
I
know
don't
my
even see any
mimics.
items.
Oh, okay. You kept hovering over the fucking mimic, and I'm like, yeah, sure, bud. Like,
No,
I'm gonna
I
figure
was
that
I
one.
was looking out because I was like, man, that's just like a little spot there. Is that like a drop down? 'Cause I genuinely don't
No,
remember.
there's a single item here, and it's extremely fucking wispy. So that's a fucking mimic.
You sure?
Pretty sure that's a mimic.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not risking it.
It could have been one of those other items that I got.
Maybe.
And this has people on the other end of the bridge here. Across.
Oh, an item.
Yep. Instant death
So,
because
like-
as soon as they attack you, it puts away your lamp. Yeah, we have to go into Emerald to cross this fucking bridge because otherwise it just kills you. Because of this little shit.
Maybe I should have gotten enough to handle the food that I got told to cook before we went into Umbral. We're just gonna have to. Oh wait, there's a
there's a
spot
spot.
right ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
I'll do. Now can I wait till Mel? I'll try.
It's a Sheely.
Yeah, I've been making like 5 minutes or so. Sorry about that.
It's alright, it's just Alex here. Alright. Hi, Alex. You enjoying playing with my sounds? I haven't changed them in a while. Like Rise was saying, he had to get like some fucking rice. Cause nobody else knows how to make any fucking rice in his house, I guess. Oh, I know what they are. I know what they're all just. With how helpless they are. I don't get it. I don't know if you ever got to play any more Lords of the Fallen, Alex, but it's actually a lot of fun. It's it just comes off as like very like awful um at the beginning, and there's definitely some jank, but once you start like getting further into it and get on the right path, the it's surprisingly good. It actually has more depth to it than it seemed on the surface. Yeah, I know, like the thematically, it's awesome. The umbral plane and everything like that. Like, it looks really good. Probably the only actual issue that I have with it most of the time is with how the areas are designed. When you have spent a lot of time in a single area, it all starts to look exactly the same. The number of times that we go out into an area and Rise is just like, no, we've been here before. And we haven't, but I can't blame him because it looks exactly the fucking same. Like, that is a fault of the game. But like getting past that, it's like constantly like switching back and forth between Umbral and like the real world to access other areas and get more stuff, and just like how some areas are more focused on being in Umbral in order to get around. It's nice. Plus the fact that they have kind of like an artificial timer on being in Umbral makes it to where anytime that you are forced to go into Umbral, um, there is a like a sense of urgency, which is just nice because it's not a large sense of urgency, but it's just enough that you don't feel like you can just kind of stand around. You're constantly on the lookout a for a vestige or something that brings you back to reality, because if you stay in Umbral too long, it has the wraiths that come after you. But also, like Umbral has its own unique things, like how when you're in Umbral, your effective healing is reduced by half, but it gives you um, like gray bar health whenever you heal, as well as any Umbral damage that you take is like gives you gray bar health, which allows you to recover that chunk of health through attacking back, like a fucking Bloodborne style with its rally system. But then any like gray bar health damage that you've taken gets locked in if you take actual damage. And it makes it more difficult, but like gives it a unique aspect. The longer that you stay in Umbral, more souls that you get, because it has kind of like an escalating difficulty the longer you train it. It's really cool in concept, and they use it well, at least for right now. I don't know if that's going to change as we get further in, but they continue to surprise me. Oh, no. Like, I think that you're using the right language. Bloodborne did force aggressive play. Like, if you played defensively in Bloodborne, um, then you were fighting a war of attrition that you could not win. Because things had way too much health for you to be backing off and backing down. Everything about the game was built around being aggressive. You had limited health things that you had to actively farm out, which wasn't hard, but because you were limited on it and they didn't heal you very much, the most effective way to heal was through the rally system. Literally tear the health back out of the enemy. Staggering. You had to stay on the boss and keep hitting them in order to actually stagger them. You couldn't really build up stagger over time. You built up stagger through aggression. Um, they didn't have any way to play defensively. Like, even the shield, the one shield that's in there, doesn't block anything properly. So you had to dodge. Attacks actively, like, forced you to dodge either to the side or into the boss and enemies, because if you tried to dodge backwards, not only did a lot of attacks still hit you anyways because of how the attacks actually swung out, but it made it to where it kind of did a reset on the enemy. It, it didn't just reward it. I would say it forced aggressive play. It's the only effective way to play Bloodborne, and that's okay. Um, it's it did make it to where Bloodborne is not my favorite of the Soulsborne style games. Um, because the way that it handled it, I just really could not uh get into properly, which is a shame to say because I love the game aesthetically, and I love like what the game's trying to do. It's just not a play style that works well for me. No matter how much, like, no matter, even if I can get through the game, it's not as fun of an experience for me as it is for like Gizmo. Gizmo loves the game because that's just what Gizmo does. Like, it actually highly rewards Gizmo's play style. But I I don't use blocking or shielding in Lords of the Fallen. Um, maybe in the middle of that you can be aggressive. Yeah, like that's another thing. Like, I whenever I'm playing the Souls games, I tend to do one of two play styles, if they are possible. Either big, heavy, and tanky, or I've got a weapon that is like bigger than I am, and I'm making it your problem. And neither of those playstyles are actively rewarded in Bloodborne. One, like the first playstyle literally doesn't exist, and the second one, like, they have big bulky weapons, but they they run into a lot of problems because of the fact that don't really have like, while they have high stagger on them, poise doesn't really exist in Bloodborne. So you have to be very careful with when you attack, and you need to attack aggressively. Stay on them and punish them missing, which is not what I usually do. When I'm using big bonks and big weapons, I'm used to being able to trade hits. And Bloodborne doesn't really allow that with the bigger weapons. It allows it with the smaller weapons because you can quickly get back in and start, like, getting your health back, doing quick attacks. Which is why I did actually enjoy the game a lot more when I, like, finally built up to getting the Beast Claws. Because those enforced a more aggressive, fast style of play. Those worked out really well. But it takes an adjustment. Funnily enough, though, no matter how much Rise hates it, I love Sekiro. Love it to death. And that also requires an aggressive style of play. But the reason why I like that is because it takes the idea of being aggressive and puts it into a very simple to understand parry system. So instead of just constantly, like, taking a hit or dodging a hit and, tearing your health back, you are just balancing this posture meter and being aggressive to, keep pressure on the enemy while blocking hits in time. It caused, like, to be a more of a rhythm to it that I got into. Honestly, though, that is the beauty of those kinds of games. Like, I'm sure that there are people out there that lament. Um, Sekiro is definitely a game that rewards you learning to play in its way. Like, it only has one actual way to play the game, but if you learn how to play the game in that way, it feels really fucking good. Like, the whole game just kind of folds out in front of you. Right? But I'm sure there are people out there that lament that they couldn't get into Sekiro or Bloodborne because they don't allow for the kind of playstyle that that person can do. But it's still nice that they have games like that. Like, I am 100% an advocate for the idea that not every game is for everybody. Like, it was put really well by the developers of Helldivers. A game for everyone is a game for no one. Which is also why I get I get a little sad, like, hearing people asking for even more homogenization of, like, in games, or, like, making games easier, like, than what the developers had intended. Obviously, add accessibility features. Make sure, like, I'm always an advocate for accessibility features. I don't think that, like, difficulty stuff is the same thing. So, like, it's seen as an accessibility thing, but in actuality, I don't really think that it is, especially if they change how the game like plays or functions in favor of making things easier. That's where things really go wrong. And maybe that's just me. Like, I feel like a game like Another Crab's Treasure handles it really well. They have a lot of accessibility things, up to and including literally letting you have a gun that can instantly kill anyone, including bosses. They do not care. It's like a checkbox that you just check there. That is how they have accessibility. If you struggle with different areas of the game, that's fine. They don't have difficulty options. They don't like make you choose between different difficulties. They put the game out there. They say this is the game. If you want to change an aspect of it,
Hi.
then there it is. Welcome back. I was just talking to Alex about games and why it's great to have a variety of games. Why it sucks when people just keep asking for games to just all be the same or to bend to their fucking will. People asking for shit to be easier, achievements, the achievements others worked for, right? And I get that. I mean, it's not even necessarily that. Like, if somebody just fucking hacks into Dark Souls and just unlocks all the achievements at once, they cheapen the experience for themselves, not for me. I'm happy that I went through the process of getting all the achievements for Dark Souls 1 and 3. It was a fun experience. I'm glad that I got to experience every aspect of the game that there is to experience. Every play style of the game I have experienced, and I am better for that, at least in my opinion. I'm much happier for that. Somebody else going through and cheating their way through it does not cheapen that for me. However, if the developers were to go in and just change the game suddenly to bend to the will of people that have been struggling with it, like if with the re-release of Dark Souls, they had decided to whether there's a item down here, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, referring to y'all's FF14 talk. Yeah, it's that's what's rough. Oh, you dropped it down this way. Oh, all
By
right.
accident.
I see. Okay. But yeah, if they were when they released the remaster of Dark Souls 1, which had its own problems, mind you. If when they released that, they also added in a bunch of things that, like difficulty options and modifiers, and like changed with the position of bonfires in the game to be like more abundant, adding in like or making it to where you can teleport right off the bat. That cheapens the experience for everybody. Like, sure.
Hear me out. Those things can just be accessibility.
Well, that's also what we're talking about. It's like, if they add that in as just like standard, that's when it's a problem. Because there's a difference between accessibility and outright changing the game, well, the game's defaults. Like if they added in an option that's just like unlock everything, or like what another Crab's Treasure does, where they make it to where you can just one-shot everything, including bosses, or remove damage from falling into pits. That's fine. Adding in options that allow you to modify the game is different, and in my opinion, handled like a better way to handle that particular like problem.
Pacific Drive. It is
Uh,
a game that handles accessibility and difficulty incredibly well.
I'm not familiar with Pacific Drive, unfortunately, but I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
Basically, you can make things a hell for you if you just make the run hard, or you could literally turn off things like fuel consumption, enemies attacking you, car taking damage at all, shit like that.
Well, what I think, and this is all just my opinion on it, I think that the best way to handle accessibility and difficulty in games is let the developers make the game that they want to make. Just have, and obviously this doesn't work for all games, but for like most games, let there be a single standardized, just this is the game kind of difficulty. And then from there, give options that allow people to modify it further, to like add in things that like let people take double damage if they want to make it harder, or make it to where like you have infinite stamina.
That's why there's rings like in Dark Souls 1, the fucking ring that you get from Calamus DLC.
Exactly. Like that kind of stuff. That is why Dark Souls 1, I will always and forever say that Dark Souls 1 has great accessibility features. Like, it has NPC summons that, like, hell, some of them can fucking just beat the bosses for you. It's insane. But that is always my preferred way of handling accessibility, is letting people strip down the game rather than the game bending to them and expecting people to just know how to raise it up. Like, I shouldn't have to take away aspects of a game to like meet the difficulty. Like something like Elden Ring. It's nice that they added in, summons and stuff, and they're not always good for every encounter. But with summons there, if somebody tells me, oh, you didn't play the actual game because you used summons, fuck off. Like, clearly, they made the game, the intended experience is to have those summons as an accessibility thing. If I don't want to use them, that's fine. I can make the game harder. I can choose not to use them.
Well, just like I was telling you the other day, if you're not struggling with DLC, just stop picking up Scarlet Tree Blessing.
Yeah. And that is always an option. Now, if I were to do another playthrough, I might actually do that. But for my first playthrough of it, I personally want to just use everything that I have at my disposal. I want to play it in the way that they designed and seemingly intended. But like even on the topic of Elden Ring, it is clear that they had made design choices to make Elden Ring more accessible to a general audience. And you see this mostly in the things like, well, that have kind of built up throughout the Soulsborne series. Like how you have teleporting from the very beginning. You have the ability to move while you are drinking your Estus Flask or Estus Flask equivalent. You have mana instead of spell charges. You have new to Elden Ring. You have the Stakes of Marika that allow you to just respawn right outside of a boss door or encounter that they want you, that they make it to where you don't have to do a death run. Those kinds of things are all things that they have, design choices that they've made to make the game easier for a general audience. And it's great that they have those. I actually would not want them to remove those. And the main reason for that is because they do it well. They add in those design choices not necessarily to make the game easier, but to make the game... Oh. Welcome back.
Yeah, I have to get up in like 5 minutes. It's almost ready, but
Okay.
I can kind of hear.
They add those things not to make the game easier, but they actually make other design choices around it to facilitate that. Shit. Got me with blast. Blasted me.
Bad news, bears.
Are you out of healing?
Yep.
Oh no. How will you ever know where to go? By the way, there is like an umbral thing up here that we went through because if I remember correctly, if you go up the cliff to the right where it's leading you, and you go into Umbral, there was an enemy there, but there's also a bridge that leads over to that to the tower.
Yeah, I remember that.
But also keep in mind there is like a wraith like right there.
Yeah.
There's
There's no sitting place down there, is there?
no, I don't think that there is. There might be a place to put a seedling down in the like on the bridge. That
Yeah,
was
we'll
a
have to
boss.
do the bridge.
No, the bridge that we were just at, where we fought the spicy
Oh.
boy.
Hmm. I didn't see when we walked in. This looks like a boss arena.
It is.
Right.
Yeah, go up through there, like past that breakable wall up there.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're just doubling back instead.
I mean, I thought you said to do this.
I mean, that's where we went before. But yeah, there is a breakable wall down there that you could have.
Well, I guess it's Umbral now.
Shit.
There was 1 pixel of him. Alright, where's the breakable wall?
Right there. To be able to break through that. Fuck, there wasn't
There's
any-
nothing here.
Oh shit. I don't remember there being any other ways. I guess I genuinely do
Fuck.
not remember that boss. My god.
I'm built different.
But yeah, Elden Ring though, it makes additional design choices to get around that, like because of the fact that they have Stakes America. It's a nice thing that you don't have to go through the boss run, like making the run to the boss in order to try to fight him again. That's just quality of life.
Alright. Checking on the food line one.
All right. And that's just quality of life stuff. Being able to teleport around right off the bat. It's an open world game. That's pretty standard. And they make sure to they try to do their best to put them in key areas that make sense. The ability to, while using Estus, makes it to where they can make way more aggressive bosses. Ones that, like, don't have as many openings to drink an Estus.
Okay, I'm here. Rice is done. I can play.
Welcome back.
And just eating like an hour and a half. You ready to kill one of those bitches?
Yeah, let's kill one of them bitches.
Mind the archer, so try and do it fast.
Alright, hop on.
Come on.
Ah, shit. Yeah. Alright, we're moving.
There it's Was there anything all the way up top?
Yeah, there was. Don't ask me to tell you what it is, because I don't remember. But I remember that there was stuff up top.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Do not go into Umbral again. If we go into Umbral again, then we're gonna have to find a different statue to break to come back. Let's take care of the upstairs stuff first, and then we can go into Umbral to,
I completely forgot that there was an item right there.
all good.
Oh, hello.
Obviously, the idea of taking away certain aspects for games doesn't work with every game as well. Like, no matter how much I complain about it, in Final Fantasy, the fact of the matter is a good accessibility option, at least by my standard. Alright, yeah, it's the armor set. I remember. A good accessibility option is things like the trust system. That is there for people that want a little bit more story. There's I think dropping down graphics here. That's good for people that want just a little bit more story and interaction with the characters and whatnot. But it's also good for people that just have an easier time. They don't want to have to deal with people. That's okay. But then, a bad accessibility change is the removal of things like fucking
Timers, dots, positionals.
yeah, timers, dots, and positionals, like things like making everything in the 2-minute window, that kind of stuff. That makes the game worse for everybody ultimately, because you don't need to engage with any of that stuff to get through the bulk of the content, to get through the story, get through, the casual stuff. So what does it leave? It just leaves a worse game. And I wish that weren't the case, because I want everybody to be able to enjoy the game that I love, obviously, but not at the expense of the game itself. Like, in my opinion, the better way to handle it, and is something that they tried, was to make lower the gap between doing an attack in proper position, and not. Like, have the positionals be a relatively small DPS increase overall, so that people that do the positional are rewarded with higher damage, and it's a skill thing, without, punishing people by removing it entirely and removing the skill ceiling entirely. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Because, when you remove the skill ceiling on a game, especially a game like Final Fantasy, where it's all about getting better. I know I said the same thing twice. Seedly.
Oh, you need it?
Yeah, this is actually where we stopped at from, but I've got no.
Oh, it didn't kill my boss, right? Wait, did we kill it last time?
No, we did not. So, the thing that you actually ran into seems to be a different boss from the one that we were having trouble with. So I'm actually interested in doubling back to see what that was all about.
As am I.
But yeah, things
Actually, would you mind if we go to the town real quick?
Yeah, sure.
'Cause I wanna buy the key before I die and lose all my shit.
While you have all these souls.
Yeah. See if I can upgrade my stick at least once.
Yeah, like when you remove the skill ceiling, um, like, when you make the game easier, I should actually say, what it does is it really lowers the skill ceiling, and that takes away the enjoyment of learning a class and excelling at a class, which is why oftentimes whenever you hear about, classes in, like when they're talked about in Final Fantasy, especially now, you hear a lot of people talking about how the class has become brain dead. Like, sure, it does a lot of damage, but it's not fun to play because they do like a 1, 2, 3, and then they're just top DPS. That's not fun for a end game player.
I watched the cans came as close to my own little end. Find myself once again in this world. I have traveled and borne witnessed, and yet eventually I had cast off my mortal form long ago with no regret. But I was a fool. With my renewed appreciation for life has only made more bitter regret. I only desire to be free once more.
Oh, boo! Get back to work, Falcon. Linda still has use for you.
This man has seen the edge of the universe and at the end of everything there is. And then he just gave up. And now he regrets giving up.
Ah.
Oh, but he gets to work for
Ooh,
Galinda.
again. Oh,
What could possibly be better?
Nothing. Nothing at all. She sells mana stones, so that's good.
Oh boy. Increased strength scaling. Okay.
Did hear your boner go boing?
Like, I don't know if the weapon even has sockets yet. Like, yeah, it's got no rune sockets on. Thoughts on this club. So it gives me the option to socket runes because you have,
The ability.
yeah, you have the ability. So I'm wondering if the only reason why it doesn't let me socket runes is because I haven't given my Gerlinda, the rune text. Or whatever.
Probably. Upgrades in this game just don't feel rewarding.
Yeah, that is definitely a problem. Like the upgrades tend to be pretty one note. Like, I am a strength build, thus I use strength. I upgrade my weapon, it scales better with strength. I can add on runes. What runes can I add on? Things that make it scale better with strength.
Yeah.
I am
It
become
just
more
does
strong.
not good. And it's not even that, it's just upgrading just feels poopy. Nice. Fruit. I got a new axe.
Got a new axe?
Yeah.
Nice.
It deals bleed,
Ooh, fancy.
and it scales off of Inferno. I keep accidentally clicking on rest when I'm trying to work.
Sorry, I was rambling for a good bit there about just stuff.
Are you saying that Rambles ramble? Nah.
Every once in a while, yeah. I don't ram. I don't think I ramble that often, but yeah, like when I start talking about something, I will just go on and on and on.
Don't die now. So we're going back, right?
Yes. So basically, what you had actually found, I thought that it looped back. Like, I thought that this thing here was that other path. I don't know if it is. So we need to go back up through here.
Wrong turn.
Kill this boy.
Yeah, you make things bleed now. Yeah.
Go into Umbral.
Oh, right.
Oh, apparently we're fucking stuck over here. So, let me actually look at something. So it drops down into there, like that's... Here, go ahead, drop down in here and take us out of Umbral since we can't go anyways. Looking at it, okay, so it's down here. Okay, so actually, yes, that the other entrance that you found is an alternate way into the boss that we were struggling. Like, if you look at it, this wall is where you would have gone through, and you can actually see down directly ahead where those dead bodies are. That's where we came from when we were trying to double back. So yeah, we didn't actually miss a boss, it's just a different way to enter, and we found an alternate way to get past the boss room. Wanna try the boss?
What do you think?
What do we have to
can
lose?
Handle it. Our sanities.
Okay, well, we'll give it like 1 or 2 tries depending on how much we struggle. I do wonder if there's supposed to be like a way to like
Lamau.
get him off of that fucking dragon early. Or if we're just supposed
I don't
to
know,
wait it
but I
out.
would like for it to choose you for once.
Okay.
Give me that ram.
Oh, you just noticed my tail, Alex? That's odd.
What's up?
Letting me walk into the boss room.
Hmm. I'm changing my spells. got that ring that lets me cast Radiance without Radiant.
Yeah, the boss is just fucking gone.
Is it a penitent moment? Yeah, because it doesn't make sense that the boss is doing this. I guess it is like in that fucking mob from Dark Souls 2.
Oh, the Punisher?
Yeah,
I thought we tried to fight him multiple times when you were playing more.
nope, just once.
Huh. Well, I guess we continue forward then. That trap.
Yeah, I did. What of it? Are you the trap police? Yeah, man, fuck that. Let me know when you're done leveling.
I'm done. I'm sure that you don't mind running into a trap or two.
But they're my favorite. Looks at the camera. I love traps.
I bet Alex likes traps too. Isn't that right, Alex? Huge fan of traps. Oh, hello. Shooting off fireworks, what the hell?
Sloppy.
Ow.
Wow! Sweet mother!
Run!
Why the fuck is he a normal enemy?
Oh, you fucked up.
Way fucked up.
No. This ain't a we kind of situation, I don't think. I wouldn't have gotten hit by him if we didn't suddenly go into Umbral.
Let me go! Let me go! Door stuck. Door stuck. You can suck my whole ass. What? Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Why don't you just go back to the ceiling?
Because I wanted to grab the item. And I can do this.
Yeah, but what if you get something for killing the face man?
That's what I'm gonna pick you up for.
By going back to the ceiling?
Yeah. know, my loot goblin. Loot comes before resting friends. You would understand.
I do understand. 100%.
Now it is very important you don't get dumpstered when we go into the umbrella, okay?
Alright, let's not go into Umbral early then. Don't get dumpstered by this guy that's not in Umbral.
Hey, we both had to die to some dumb shit.
Yeah, but let's both admit that you died to dumber shit.
No.
Alright, here.
You
Back
died to
off a little
falling all
bit,
the time.
and then we'll go
Come
to...
over here. Over here. Because there's a witch on the side.
Okay. Got it.
There's the second witch.
It's open.
I'm taking care of it.
Oh, he doesn't have anywhere near as much health as the actual boss version did.
Good. Ooh, Tomo? I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Looks like a room. Okay. You gotta get this item here?
Yeah.
Wall? Okay. In my case, probably go back out of them. Outly. Stay for it. Umbral. Being in Umbral.
You said umbrella a lot of times.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's okay.
Yes, Tummel. Weapon function. Gain health upon killing an enemy.
Tasty.
Or you can put it on a shield to grant small amount of health regen.
I like that one more. Hey,
Hi.
guess who died?
Mm,
It wasn't dumb shit. It was an ambush. It's different.
ambushes are still dumb. Kinda hoping that this dog would put more, but he didn't.
As you can see, crossing the door was dead. Die.
That leads back up. That's
Yeah, dude, it's a shortcut back.
just loot. Just loot.
See, I understand adding shortcuts and all that, but when like 90% of your game is shortcut, kind of boring.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having shortcuts. The problem is more the fact that the shortcuts are made oftentimes useless by the game's own design. Like, what's purpose does that shortcut serve? Because you could just go up there the other way, and it would probably be faster.
You don't understand. It makes the world interconnected. It makes it feel alive. Ah.
It comes off as the game to me.
bored of itself?
No, I was gonna say it comes off as more of a trap than anything. It's like, congratulations, you went through, you dropped off this ledge, and now you're back to an area that you've already been to. Wasted your time. Go back around, dumbass. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Ooh, piece of candy. It wasn't candy, it was berries.
Basically. Berries and cream. Cream?
Never had that.
You never had berries and cream?
Nope.
Boy, howdy. When you come to America, that item totally deserved that.
Yep. Ooh, he's good. A taxidermist hammer.
Is there like a boss soon? Because there's straight up limbs hanging.
Probably.
Oh, it's Lower Kalra.
There is a sitting spot here, which I don't want to take.
Go for it.
Oh, no, it's just corpses that look like flowers.
Ah. Oh, I mean, we just entered a new area. Surely there's gonna be a proper vestige, like just up ahead.
Yeah, the game wouldn't just make us have to retrace all of our way back in case that we fuck up and end up dying to some dumb enemy that it adds in the next 5 minutes, right?
No.
It wouldn't do that to us.
Of course not.
It's not like some of these games have fake difficulty, but it just... Oh god.
I genuinely have fallen behind.
Come
There you are.
here.
A bunch of little guys.
Just a bunch of little dudes.
Olsen. Okay. It's making us go through quite a bit, though.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Yep.
Named on-screen celebration? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what the fuck you just redeemed.
Probably an emote.
No, like,
Wait, did Alex redeem something?
yeah, like 40 bits, it just says Argus Orion redeemed on-screen celebration, 40 bits. I don't know, I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. I wasn't paying attention. Did something pop up?
Wow, look at the streamer boy. Not paying attention to donations. Honestly, should ask for a refund.
Honestly, yeah. Oh, giving me any money is probably a bad idea. Oh. Ow.
She's protected.
It just filled the screen with the emote you selected. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that that's the symbol for bits. So yeah, you spent money. He gave me the equivalent of like 40 cents to make make that emote appear a bunch on the screen.
Yeah, a non-screen celebration.
Yeah, I mean it didn't make any noise, but yeah,
Yippee! We'll make the noise. Yippee!
yep.
Celebración.
Hooray, money. Ah, like ah. Lady won't stop. Ah.
We've been here before. Ah,
Where the
behind her.
ah shit.
A tether shows from her body where her soul is tied.
Oh, it's up there. Like it's
Yeah,
not
it keeps
behind
changing
her.
positions.
No, it's like back at the entrance.
Yes, it keeps changing positions because I destroyed one and then she got another one.
Oh, I didn't see any destroyed.
Yeah, I got two.
Also, did you add the fucking like thinking hand to Rise's spray emote? I'm ready this time. I know what to look for. We got this. I won't run into her fire aura that rapidly drains my health like a dumbass. There. Okay. I got the two that were over on this side. Squeeze right past you there. Alright. Oregon. Get fucked.
Here.
I got Infernal Enchantress Helm and Infernal Enchantress Flail.
Oh, you got the helm?
Yeah, I got the helm and the flail.
I got the clothes.
What the helm looks like. It's spiky. And the flail. Let me. Did you get the flail?
Yeah.
Okay. It's primarily Inferno scaling.
I see. But the X I have is better.
The axe that you have upgraded,
Yeah.
then of course it's better.
No, it's got better scaling. Fuck you.
Yeah, because you upgraded it. The scaling.
Scaling didn't go up with the upgrades, no. It just naturally has better scaling.
And the scaling does
In
go
my
up with
ass.
upgrades, but
Not with the first two.
oh, you only upgraded it twice?
I only had money for twice. You think I'm made out of money?
Maybe.
I'm not American.
I think Americans are made out of money.
For a Mexican, you all are.
Look, just because we can go to your fucking country and live like kings for a week doesn't mean that we're made of money.
That is exactly what that means.
Nah, because we come back to America and like can't even fucking pay our rent for like a 1-bedroom apartment.
Don't you own a house?
Don't own a house, no.
Don't you live in a house?
Yes, I do, because I got lucky.
So you're saying that you're living the American dream?
No, I don't have a white picket fence.
But you have a nuclear family and a house.
I'm about to fucking go nuclear.
Just because I'm right and you're wrong doesn't mean that you have to be sore about it.
And is oh. Okay, got him under. Keep crossing foot. The American dream is unfortunately not very common. And often extremely misleading. Plus, how is that? How is that the American dream? Are you living in a house? That you're living in a house?
I don't have to win this conversation right now, so I'm not
And
gonna
you
continue.
happen to be
I don't need to win this conversation right now, so I'm not gonna continue it.
living that American dream, baby.
I'm not in America, so I can't be living the American dream.
Yeah, but if I said that you're living the Mexican dream, it sounds bad.
Oh shit, you're right there. Holy fuck.
Hi.
Go ahead and go kill that thing for me.
Yeah, sure.
Get fucking wrecked, GG!
Oh man, I haven't heard that soundbite in a while.
We've been there before.
I know. I just wanted to do the loop again. Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah, but then
What?
I follow your terrible sense of direction and I get lost.
I found more stuff stumbling around than you have with your amazing direction.
I get us places, you get us lost.
I get us items. I found spells that I can't even fucking use.
That's what you sound like right now.
Oh yeah, easy for you to say after bitching and moaning about me getting lost. Oh, I don't know where to go. I just follow this fucker that just wears spikes on his head. Clearly he knows what's up.
That's what you sound like.
How privileged you are with your American dream in Mexico to actually have those kinds of complaints.
I mean, you could just buy a house over here and rent it and make even more money. Like, ain't nobody stopping you from profiting off of a third world country.
Actually, yes, there are a lot of things that are stopping me from profiting off of a third world country.
Name one.
And how many elites could I name? Also, any member of the government.
You mean the members of the government that do that exact same thing?
Yeah, but there's rules and regulations from us doing.
Well, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Not over here.
Yeah, but there are
You
over
can-
here.
you
I'm
can
living
literally-
in America.
You can literally just come over here, buy a house, and not give a fuck.
We have. Wait, was there actually something up here? Yes, there was. Okay. Big vines and shit up here.
Okay, that's one.
I also got one. It's gone.
I got 10 FPS. This is great.
Oh man, you know it's good when you count the frames. Well, that ain't good.
Nope. See, it was only a little bit of a problem.
Just a teeny bit.
At least I have my FPS back.
For now. Place does look, yeah, like it.
Meanwhile, I'm in the back of my head thinking, man, this place looks ass.
You don't like all the blood-splattered boards and bodies that are pinned up on walls? Everything on fire?
It's just There's just not really good use of fire. That's what the problem is. What's the mystery item? The sword.
Oh,
All that for a sword.
God. My camera's freaking the fuck out.
Oh, now yours is?
No. My FPS is not great, but it was fine, doable. But like I was locked onto something, but because there was so much going on in that little spot, my camera just started like flicking around like crazy, trying to track a guy because it kept moving me.
Look at
It's comical. Drop down over here. Also, that's just a wall of hands. I think that you got it all wrong. These people definitely know how to decorate.
yeah, with my guts. Man, do I love when enemies paint the walls with my guts.
I mean, you let it happen often. It's, I mean, that's a true statement. It's not like it would happen due to a skill issue. Clearly, you're just allowing it.
One day I'll have a well-managed sleep schedule and I'll fuck you all up.
That
One day
ain't gonna
I won't
happen.
be perma exhausted, and then you'll all see. You'll all witness me.
I mean, actually, you know, maybe Darius is actually like persistent enough that he could probably like be on your ass about that.
That's not a choice. That's just a shitty place I live in.
So you're saying that your sleep schedule would be able to fix itself if you got out, just naturally?
Probably. I mean, not sleeping in the 110-degree weather would probably help.
Now it's that you're gonna be freezing.
You can always warm yourself up. There's a limit to how much you can cool yourself down.
Christ, you just wouldn't stop.
Yep.
was like, how is he not dead?
This radiant magic is dog shit. I don't know why I keep bothering with it.
It actually does pretty good damage.
No. Doesn't. I'm just gonna do this here, by the way.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
seats
good
to
shout.
spare. No, I don't want to go through the whole walk again.
Yeah.
Alright, we need to.
Down. Don't die to these boys. Oh, okay. Ah.
Oh, not so easy when you're the first one to drop now, is it?
I ain't dead yet.
By the grace of God that we healed.
No, I don't like that.
Lamar.
And a bonk. And a bonk. And a bonk.
No. You ruined that man's life.
And his life was forfeit the second that he sat on that ledge.
He had a wife and kids, and you killed him.
Is that a spot that you can go down?
Yeah. Because you're gonna interact with this.
Oh, that wasn't even what I was talking about. I was talking about like down here. Like a drop down on the side.
Oh, there's. I thought I saw a thing. Can you make the jump?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll drop. See. Yeah, I think there's an item down here. There's like a guy pinned by arrows and shit.
Cinder arrows. What those do?
Dooming arrows fire.
Man, who made you so smart?
Left hand bringer of stillness sword. That's the full name of the weapon I just picked up. Left hand bringer of stillness sword.
Oh, it's one of the arms from those bitches, huh?
I guess. There's a guy here. I don't think the store looks like it should have, but I don't think. I like how you put your lamp up to it like we aren't already at Umbral. Place looks,
Hey, I'm tired.
This place looks so shit already.
Yeah.
You can pull it from here.
Crunchy. Ooh. Ooh.
Drop down.
That almost killed me. Ow.
That would be embarrassing.
Can't let that one happen now, Ken.
Why are you alive?
Ah, I'm built different.
I guess so. There's like a vestige up here.
Well, isn't that just fucking funny?
Absolutely hilarious. Ow! Oh, I don't have any healing.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, look, a dude.
Ow.
This. Centuries of madness and slaughter. Atrocity upon atrocity committed by man and Rogar alike. If all this really resulted from the presence of the rune, then...
You got a
whatever
cool
boons
hand.
it might offer, don't
Yeah.
forget that lamp is a burden. But it's your burden, so bear it. Never turn to someone else to carry it for you. Whatever boons, but it's your... Never turn to someone else to carry it for you.
Oh, hey, you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're not. Isn't that great?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Very cool.
I know I am. Bad news, bird. I might fucking die.
Stop falling further! You need to go up!
I got bad news for you. Look, we call it the Alex effect, okay? Sometimes you just fall. You don't do it on purpose, it just happens.
I don't think we can go back up, because, like, up there, where that vestige is, there's a ladder that would lead down here. But you have to kick down the fucking ladder.
Isn't that fucking funny?
We're screwed now.
Up. Time to go deeper. Ooh, I can count my frames in this area. I defiled the infantry bow. Like, hear me out. This game likes to add like 70 quadrillion fucking shortcuts. We'll probably find the shortcut back up there. You're right. Dumbass. And it wasn't even a good item, it was just small delirium.
Oh, look. The shortcut that will lead back up. Wait. Everything's gonna be fine.
We need to go there.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, see, shortcut. He just bitch slapped you.
Caught me charging. Where's my poise?
Voice is made up by Square Enix.
Can you spend channel points to punish him? Yeah, sure, so long as it's within reason. He's agreed to it.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, like I just saw that we've been dealing with some stuff.
It's not sabotage if I did it on accident. Hello, sir. Passing through. I got a door to kick. Ooh, wait. I can touch this. Should I touch this?
Yeah, but it's fine.
Nah, we killed everything.
Forgot
We
go
just
into
need to
Umbral.
go to the other vestige. It's better we don't have to kill everything.
That's
over
fair. Yeah, come on. Go. You make good points.
I know. I'm the reasonable one here.
Yeah, no, every once in a while, Oh, yeah, I remember now. I removed, I disabled it because it was being misused by,
Rhythm.
yeah, by Rhythm. No,
There's something in this zone that makes my FPS go down, down, down.
left, I mean only A. Unfortunately, for like both of us, we're both using keyboard and mouse because he doesn't have a controller. So
You
like
said that there was a vestige here.
there
You
is
lied to
no,
me.
it's up here. So, like, see, activate vestige. I have activated
Wouldn't it
the
be
vestige
funny?
of Lydia, the dumb bitch. No, it is Wasta, but man, that would just make things harder for me. How is that punishing him? He already doesn't do anything.
What do you mean? I kill more things than you do.
I'd like to see the record on that one.
And you would be ashamed of your bad performance. Because while you're stuck smacking one big boy down, here I am killing 20 small ones.
Ah. He wants to go back to Nyarai's. Since he can't make you just go left.
Oh,
Are we gonna rest
Damn.
at this vestige?
did he pay good money for it? I was kicking the ladder down. God damn.
God damn!
Yeah. It'd be so easy to just be quiet, yeah. But I
You
am
know
a
that you
bitch.
can't.
Yeah. What do you mean I can? I can. I am very capable of. It's just, it's not funny. Yeah.
Right.
Now, what can I do here that's gonna probably get a kill? What would be? Yeah.
Oh. How the fuck did you end up down here? Did you fall?
I didn't fall. I landed with style. Yeah.
I strategically descended.
Correct. Yeah.
Boundboard farming.
Oh no! Yeah.
What the fuck is this guy?
No.
There's some fucking Black Knight looking motherfucker over here that you completely bypassed.
It's not my fault that he was not visible enough. Yeah. I can't go back. Yeah. There's a lot of mines. Yeah, like that. What do you think? I was freaking out. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have to like separate. Woo. Separate that sound out though. Yeah, you can go through this brick wall here with Umbral. Okay. Oh no! Yeah. Holy shit.
Sword of skin and tooth. Yeah.
Ooh. That's
It
sword.
takes 36 strength. It's a great sword.
I want
What
it.
looks
I
like.
want it.
There you go.
I want
This
it.
is what it is.
I want it so bad. I think that's actually the. Like, I was looking into the website. That's actually the one that I was looking into because it's strength, strength, and more strength. Oh, you punished yourself? What makes you think it's you punished yourself? Yeah.
Where's my weapon? Yeah. There it is. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna set a thing down. Yeah.
Galax, you asked for this. Yeah.
Oh, he paid for you to do it too? Yeah.
No, I'm just doing it now because it's funny and because he's saying he punished himself. Yeah. If this is the reaction that I get, I'll do it for free. Yeah. Are you enjoying the show, yeah?
They're all dead. Yeah.
I guess this is just a place where you can get out of Umbral, but it doesn't lead anywhere, yeah.
That's lame.
Very lame. Nice jump, nerd. Yeah.
I mean, not like
Sorry.
yours was any better. Yeah.
Nice jump, nerd.
Now you're going one step too far. Yeah. Ooh. Item. Yeah.
Why is everything on fire? Yeah.
I can't go back down there. I just can't. It's not the darkness or the hazards. It's the things the darkness shows you. Whispers to you. I close my eyes at night, and every time it's like I'm back down in the mine. Like I'm trapped, and I'll never escape. And I can't breathe, and there's something looming over me. Over the whole world. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Whiny ass little bitch.
Whiny ass little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Made mistakes, made mistakes, made mistakes. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Eh.
No. What did you do? Yeah.
I strategically descended, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I am losing my mind.
Wouldn't be so bad if somebody hadn't killed themselves to listen to a guy complain about losing his mind.
Wait.
Wah.
That's what you sound
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's what you sound like. I want to listen to a guy go on a rant about him losing his sanity, then so I will. It is my God-given right. Oh, you're dead. You're dead as fuck.
Yeah, I'm dead as fuck, boy. Yeah. Oh god, I'm alive as fuck, boy.
Hold up. Where are you going? You didn't come back to life so you could run away from me. Yeah.
Are you entertained yet, Alex? Yeah. Ate him.
So where do we go from? Down here? Ooh. There's a lot of big bats down here.
Let's see. Go there. Drop down and now this is I swear.
Yeah, you went
Or-
back.
Oh.
You went backwards. Lamau.
I got tricked. Not up here. Here. Yes. Ding. Kill me.
Haven't we been there
Oh, oh.
before? Yeah, we've been there before. That leads into the building on fire.
Right, right. Okay, yeah,
That's
and
why
this
you
is
don't
the
leave.
this is the vestige.
Yeah. Let's just go.
See, this is why I don't understand why you keep following. You
I
keep
wasn't.
complaining about how much I lead you astray.
I wasn't following you, that's a funny thing. You got like 10 things behind you.
But if I was really that bad, would you be following me in the first place?
I don't have anyone else I can follow, so...
Follow
Except
yourself.
I
Follow
probably
your
could-
heart.
I am, which is what we're getting places.
Just follow your heart. Yeah. Also, for the record, I followed you and now we're in this hellhole. So,
Yeah, but this is the fun hellhole. Fuck you.
People is almost dead. That is a cool ass weapon. That's that cool ass thing. From the spear.
Yeah.
Oh no, close his face. That is also really fucking strong.
Yeah, because I put all my fucking points into Umbral. I pivoted from having any health at all to just putting everything on Umbral. Which is why my last like 10 levels have been consumed completely into raising my vitality so I last more than one hit.
Are you all out of healing?
Yes, sir. And I'm about to be out alive. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yay!
Yeah.
Items still there? Yeah, they are. Hey, loot. A lot of cool loot. Shit. We're actually coming up on. I've still got to eat, dude.
We'll stop here. It's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
I did a cool thing while you were dead. I proved that no, I am the video game boy. You just don't get to see it.
Are the video game.
Also, the dog guy is right here, so we can farm him from this spot.
Dog.
Yeah, the armor with the tail. He's right there. See?
Oh, is that what you?
To your left. He went
Oh
around.
yeah, you're right. I didn't even realize that's the guy.
You can just farm him next time.
Alright. In that case then, that is it for the night. We're still here. Why? What made you think that this would be Alec? Did you think that coming here was a good way to spend your time, yeah? I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Wouldn't wanna be at nerd.